Welcome back, everybody, to more of Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door Badge Point Only Run, where if you do not take care of your dogs, we will take care of them for you, and you don't want that. Sorry for starting a bit late tonight, but as you can, well, probably can't tell by the sound, because it's quieted down for now. But at least by why we had to delay, yeah, the dogs outside are incredibly rambunctious and not being taken care of. But methinks that will probably get fixed in the future. And not by the owners, mind you. Right, we just got here last episode. I don't think we did anything other than get the star pieces that I knew of around here. So let's head in. If I sound a bit off, I'm not sure if I'm fighting a cold off, but yeah, definitely been having to deal with sinus stuff in the last couple days. But usually that doesn't show up on recording. It just sounds like that to me, but... And I've definitely sounded worse before. What? You can't jump on him. He's got a spike on his head. Ooh, shiny. Steal? Nah. Stealing's bad. At least according to, the GameCube Mario parties. And now we get to get involved in a world that I'm not allowed to talk about if there's anybody in here that's under 18. Let's have a look here. Nope. I can never remember which door is which in here. Darn Skippy. As all the kids not only still say, have always said, always and ever. Forgot how weird Gumbella's walk looks whenever she, isn't going at max speed. This is the champion's room. There's a sink but no toilet, but that's fine. Sign me up. I'm not even gonna read it, because that's what you're supposed to do with contracts. Just never read it. From now on, you're gonna be the Great Gonzales! Too bad, Mario. But of course, we have to head off to the nasty-ass minor leagues first. Where the characters are pretty cool, but man, does the locker room look kind of nasty. Oh well, it's a locker room, what do you expect? You can use that Game Boy Advance to reserve a match. Oh, no, it's not going to let me do that yet. Alright, fine. Appeal to the crowd at least once. That's right, all these have specific conditions that you have to remember and then meet, and then your ranking will go up. But even if you win the battle, if you don't do those conditions, then you will not be able to continue. Alright. Away we go. Also, I'm managing Chi. It's been a long week. I'm hoping it's just the weather change of why I'm having sinus stuff going on, because it's anywhere from like low 20s, high teens to right now it's 63 outside, so it's just swinging back and forth so much. I think it's throwing my immune system off. Nah. Your foe struck first. Bitch. So there's the crowd appeal. And there's everybody dying. It was okay, I guess. Yeah, it's weird that, like, you think, oh, 3 coins, that's nothing, but, like, by this point in the game, if you got in a fight with Goombas normally, it probably wouldn't even give you 3 coins anymore. You'd probably get nothing. Nice to meet you, Bomb. Let Mario take a nap. Get his FP back. No items. Got it. I could have sworn he was a little bit higher up in the ranks, but I guess not. Oh well. think because these are specific ones, yes, they are. That means we can tattle them. It's a Koopa Troopa of a slightly different color. Max HP is 4, attacks 2, defense is 1. Looks like it's any Koopa, so it ought to be a piece of cake. Its attacks are the same as your average garden variety Koopa Paratroopa. Do the same thing always. Stomp on it, flip on it, drop its defense to 0. Yeah, there's a fair bit of different tattle dialogue in this chapter, even though some of the enemies are in fact not new. But still, it's not hard to see why this is one of the more popular chapters. I'd say it's probably this one and then the train Riverside Station chapter, probably the two popular ones. At least one special move. I'm glad I was able to look back at the VOD, because I was not paying attention to that. The Pokies. Nice. I'm gonna pull up a fresh one. I would probably be sticking to Goombella until the game forces me not to, just so I can get the tattles taken care of. So if I get something like that that you can't really jump on with Head Bonk, I'll probably just appeal or defend depending on the situation. Probably will not switch to Koops, and unless I'm required to, you're probably not going to see me switch to Flurry ever. Meanwhile, somebody got busted again. Queen Nag. It just immediately leaves again, but it's fine. Surely he'd never be taken care of because he knows too much or anything like that. That would never happen. No FP. Oh, gross. That's awful. Why would you make that the requirement? Though to be fair, it's probably one of the few marks against this chapter that it gets. It is actually entirely possible to get a victory condition that makes it impossible to win the fight without doing that. Of like, it's an enemy you can only damage by using FP moves because that's the only thing you have that's powerful enough, and it won't let you use FP. But it will change it each time you do a different, like a new battle with him. But yeah, it is entirely possible. This actually is going to be one of those times where I switch. Because otherwise they could just keep rebuilding these guys. Which thankfully they actually did not do. Cool. Keep quiet. My foot! Oh, you're fine. Just shut up. Apply pressure right there. Ouch! Do we have a gag, maybe? What? Actually, since we didn't use any FP, we're pretty much full up, so no need to take a nap. No items. No items is probably the best one to get, because theoretically you shouldn't be using items to win a fight anyway. Let's just prevent that from happening, thanks. There's Lakitu. I'm gonna kind of use this to stall them, see if I can make him throw another Spiny down. I should have tattled the Spiny first before using Quake Hammer, but I didn't want to forget that he had that Thunder Rage. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I forgot they had 3 defense. I thought they only had 2. Oh well, that's what koi camera's for. Nope, don't need a rock. Thanks, I'm good. Yeah, we'll just use Earth Tremor. See if I actually do it correctly. Nice! Nice! Oh right, there's a Lakitu there. To the bed. All right. The handed over's nice. Oh, no FP. Come on. That is definitely going to make this one take a hot minute to complete. I'd like to keep my items, thanks. We win, technically, even though 2 of them just left. They lost because they were too busy getting distracted stealing things. The only downside is I didn't get the green bandit as a result, but that fight usually lasts 2 enemy turns regardless of what you do. No items. Also, as a side note, something funny you can do is hang around the door. And then... Oh, right, because the bogglers, all the stuff in the boggly woods. Pretty sure we tattled all these. Don't use items. Yeah, I wish you could say the same to them, huh? I knew I was hitting the button too slow. But we've got them beat, that's the important thing. I think we could have already checked the hot dog stand at this point, but I'm going to go ahead and do that now. No, you can't retire. If you say you're retiring, that's the time that you're just going to get shot. There's only one way to truly retire. Hi. Doing some research. Nah. It's nice flavor text, but it would take forever to go through them all, so... No fans for you. Not a one. Just that normal Toad just walking around like, hey guys, how's it going? Also, I'm very sure I just saw somebody in that group of fans say, rock me. Hey, you, that ain't cool. Don't beat on my fans just because you ain't got none. It's true, Mario doesn't have any fans. No, bad, come back, help, my imported egg escaped. And now the egg goes to sleep. As eggs often do. Well, look, he's got to hide, man. Eggs are expensive right now due to the... If you're watching this on YouTube in the future, there's a really bad bird flu going around, and so as a result, eggs are in normal demand, but in very low supply by comparison to how they normally are. Let there be hot dogs! Nah. I'll even buy one just because the poor guy was just having no luck. So there's the item. Refills 5 HP and 5 FP. That's actually not bad, considering. If you're doing a BP only run where you've only got 10 and 5 HP and FP. Fine, I'm not going to be reading these, but it'll make that go away. Because the only ones we've seen thus far are the Peach ones. Yep, so there's the email working, there's the little thing where you can get a little bit of information. Yeah, every now and then you'll get hints. Fried shrooms. There's Coop's dad. Oh, right, on this one, yeah. For the next 15 minutes, I'll give you double shot points. Spicy soup, steep a fire flower in hot water. Alright. Now every time we get an email, we'll be like, hey, you can check your emails by doing this thing that you already knew how to do. What do you mean we can't jump the little... whatever they're called? That's lame. Oh well. Alright. The punk rocks. No special moves. Which means we're probably going to be using a lot of FP in this fight, would be my guess. Because it's probably the cleft-based enemies. Yeah, these guys. Just in case they don't have a lot of health and they'll die in one hit. Yep, good thing I checked. Nice. For those that haven't played the game before, once it starts hitting the actual Major League matches, they'll be taking more than one turn, thankfully. Because otherwise it's just like, you show up, you tattle them, you hit them like once or twice, and then they die. And you just rinse, slather, repeat. Not seen this one yet, of letting your enemy damage you 3 times. Which, considering they're bombs, they might only get 3 chances to damage me if they, are so inclined. Alright. Let's see it. He's wiggly, so attacks will automatically be dodged. It attacks by blowing itself up. Real smart. The real question is it gonna get snippy because we've been attacked 3 times, but does it have to be Mario specifically? Because if it has to be Mario specifically, then that's gonna be a problem, but we'll see. Alright, there we go. Pretty close to a level, right? Yep. One more fight should probably do it. Alright, is it still gonna give us that win? Yes, it is. Yep, King K is now gone, and he has been replaced by Sir Swoop. Which I think you after you beat the chapter, you have to start from the beginning again because they like lose your data or whatever. So if you want to tattle Sir Swoop, because I think he actually is a specific enemy, then you can do it then. But you might also be allowed to, like, start intentionally losing to go and fight him. Yeah, let Mario take a nap. He's had a long day getting blown up by explosives. But he'll be fine. No special moves. Which, this fight's not winnable anyway, but if no special moves are allowed, even if I had the required thing to win, I still would not be able to win, so... Which is a little dumb. Gonzales! Kick their iron tails. Don't you dare lose, dude. How you feeling? Oh. Good gravy. Iron him out. Whoa, are those spikes legal? Well, I mean, there's pokies, so I guess so. How does he know Mom has an Audi? That jerk. How do you have belly buttons? You're just faces. You just have a head and feet. Oh well. Max HP is 6, attacks 4, and defense is unknown. What's with this book? It says no attack will work against Iron Clefs. Nothing in the world is as hard as an Iron Clef, so its defense is impenetrable. Only one way to beat one is to whack it with the other one. Running away may not be a bad idea at this point. Head for the hills! You literally have to do that. You cannot win that fight. Not your first go around anyway. Even with having a different requirement, you still wouldn't be able to. Yep, there is no more egg. There is only small child. I just came out of that egg, so I guess I don't have a name yet. But you seem fired up about it, so why don't you give me one? Make it cool, okay? I do have one idea. I usually don't get the blue Yoshi, so this is a bit weird. I was expecting to see the green one. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with my initial choice, because he's blue and white. So since he's the toothpaste Yoshi, we'll go with Crest. The Yoshi is now your friend. He'll answer to Crest. Yep. So outside battle, you can use him to move around faster, like you could with Lackluster in the first game. Which thankfully they took pity because Lackluster was the last party member you got in the first game, and this is the fourth one instead. Also briefly hover. And in battle, he kind of functions like Bo does. He does multi-hit attacks, usually. But the thing we need him for is, unsurprisingly, to be able to advance. And I think, if I remember right, if you get all the way up there and don't have the egg yet, obviously you have to go and get it, but I think you might have to go in and intentionally lose a second time for the egg to hatch. Hi, we're back. What was the requirement? Was it don't use FP again? Watch it be that again. Nope, use a special move at least once. Okay, that's not bad. Let's try Clock Out. I don't know if it'll work on these guys, but let's see. There we go. Already there. Oh, nope. You actually do have to keep mashing it. Okay. Nope, doesn't work on him, but that's fine. Pretty sure we have... Well, because we have the hot dog at least, yeah. So... And there we go. And we get a level. Very nice. More BP. Only BP. Nothing else. Org. We have to go back to the minor league now, bro. I think I'm gonna be sick. Yay, we don't have to sleep on an uncomfortable bed that probably has a spring sticking out of it. Also, the fights will actually be, like, semi-difficult now. I like how nobody knocks. Like, we didn't knock when we first came in. Jolene doesn't knock. It's just, nah. Why would you do that? Get some extra money, 30 coins. So Something hot pink with maybe some frills or something. What? I don't mind the color pink, but on Mario? Are you sure? And here we are. Proper lighting in beds. Yeah. I hear about some rising star tearing up the league. Yeah, that'd be me. Hi. Oh, the champ's belt. I'm not sure, but I think it looks weird. I think you're right. Fake. Yep. I didn't even realize his hair couldn't fit through the door, so it just clips through. Nice. If you want the crystal star, heed my instructions from X. But first... Occupied. Aww. I think we're good. Yeah, because we just got a level, so we're good on that. So what can we do for badges? So I don't really have a lot of options here. I guess we'll just put on some last stand stuff. Have a little extra for the danger strats. Appeal at least 3 times. I'd say it's weird, like, if those guys couldn't be damaged, that there's, like, matches above them. But at the same time, like, if somebody figured out their secret, like, everybody would know it, except for, theoretically, us. Because we've only just, like, got here, and we don't know the whole area as well as people that have been here for a long time. Yeah, I guess to be fair, it was appeal 3 times, so... Might as well make use of the appeal and actually, like, get something out of it. Now that I know there's only going to be 1 poison mushroom, I might as well just go for it. Now there's not going to be any. What are you doing, mister? Alright, that was a thing. Just make absolutely sure. Yeah, I can't tell if it's like a good gameplay idea to be like, oh, here are these extra challenges you can do, because on one hand, like, it does force you to think a little bit more, but on the other hand, it's like sometimes it blocks you from being able to win, like straight up blocks you, and then other times it's like, well, you could just beat it by doing this, but nope, you've got to wow the crowd, so it works for the story, not so much for the gameplay, I guess, is the best way to put it. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, had to blow my nose. Take damage from opponent at least 5 times. Ugh. Gross. Luckily, they're not very strong. Well, I guess you do have to take damage, though, so, like... It didn't say get hit. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. Now let's all agree to never have that battle condition again. Go to the watering hole outside of the Glitz pit from X. But first, a nap. Naps take priority overall. That's just how it works. Out of curiosity. Nope. Was gonna see if there was anything worth picking up in there, but not especially. Hello. You got a super hammer. Which means your hammer attacks do more damage, thankfully. Hold down B and rotate the control stick, and release B. Nope, I got it. Which means I can break those. They had it coming, so it's fine. Bye, Toadette. Real nice hammer around. Solid craftsmanship, good grip, high bonk ability. They say it chooses its user. Thank you, Harry Potter and the Nimbus 2000 / just a wand. I do have some Harry Potter games for the GameCube. Maybe we ought to try those sometime. I've played them on PC, but I know they're slightly different, so I'm sure they're very high quality, he said sarcastically. Good news, nerds. You've got a new room to explore. With mostly, like, old, broken-down computer junk. You got a dubious paper letter that looks like it has lots of important stuff in it. Some kind of paper on the crystal stars. Who'd be investigating those besides us? They even took pictures. Let's read all the material here. Maybe there's something on here. Maybe we can get the computer working up? No? Alright. Well, it's just gonna be a cucka feeling-inducing area. I'll just be confiscating this, thank you very much. Yeah, because that'll really teach me not to... Sure, alright. And I think for now that's all we can do, so we'll just go fight more. The fuzz. 5 turns or less. Oh, thank goodness. Why couldn't I get that most of the time? That would be much better. I think based on this set, Koops is probably going to be the best choice. Since he can attack multiple targets, he'll probably be the best pick. Though I do need to tattle these guys, I guess. We'll suck up your souls. I'm sure they will. Right, I forgot he had that. Noom. I guess, to be fair, we could also use Earth Tremor, so it's not that big a deal. Ow! That was quite rude. And lastly, the pink one. Or, sorry, the flower fuzzy, not the pink fuzzy. Alright. See if I can do this correctly. Nice. Really, I don't have to do it perfectly every time. As long as I'm doing enough to get the enemies that I want out, then it's fine. Gonzales! Oh, it's you guys again. Great. I mean, I'll be having to use Sweet Treat regardless, so... Yeah, we'll go ahead and use it now. Since Crest and Mario both have 10 HP, I'd rather Mario be at full HP now. Which I think they're good at this point. Yeah, 667, nice. Haha, nice. Alright. We'll just honey syrup to get through this. There we go, there's the stylish command. I was like, I can't remember exactly what it is. It's once, like, the enemy that you shoot makes contact with the other enemy. That's when you hit the A button. No one will fall for that cheap tactic of them trying to cheat. Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, and you are DEADMEAT. Oh, like the YouTube channel. Yeah, yeah. If you like horror, they're very, very good. They do kill counts, which is basically giving summaries of all the films, lots of behind-the-scenes stuffs. Cannot recommend them enough if you like horror. Oh my gosh, why? Why is it always this one? Just for that, I'm standing on this pedestal and you can't stop me. Mr. Gonzales, it's time for your next match. What are you doing standing on that stool like an idiot? Ah, so this is what happened to King K. He spray painted himself blue. There's two. Nice. I'm definitely doing better on this playthrough with the roulettes than I was last time. I think I've already gotten more correct. Oh, right, I forgot they could do that. Sir, please do not make me use my life shroom. Okay, good. Wow, that was a lot of star power just then. We'll just eat the normal one, I guess. I'm actually gonna let him damage me one more time just to be sure that I'm at 5. I'm pretty sure that was number 5, but I want to be completely 100% certain that I'm not incorrect. Alright. Let's get him! I feel like level-wise, we're probably pretty close to getting the upgraded stage. Is this the point where the cake shows up? Yeah, there it is. Eat the cake? Yeah. You fully recovered. I think the second one that shows up is like a poison one, but the first one isn't. The Magic Koopa Masters. Only you attack. Okay. Which begs the question, even though Tattle is under attack commands, does that count? Because if it counts, like, the attack command, then I can't Tattle. If it counts actually damaging an enemy, then it would be fine, because you don't damage the enemy doing that. Well, I'm still gonna Tattle them, so I guess we'll find out. If I remember correctly, the white one is the one that's the most annoying to deal with. The most stylish man ever. The target's all the way up there on him. Alright. Come out of there. Pretty sure you can Tattle any of them just fine. Good news, I found the real one. Yeah, didn't think I could do it. Well, maybe I could with the Dizzy Dial. Yeah, totally works on him. Nice. Attacks might miss. Throwing a rock at me. What you think you're doing, boy? I'll take that, though. Now he can... Now they're all dizzy! And I was gonna try not to do this, but oh well. Didn't get that last one. Did I get enough? Yeah, I got enough for the shockwave. It doesn't hit flying enemies if you don't get enough of the shockwave by getting enough hits, but thankfully I did have enough, so... Nice. 69 star points. And now, it's our Lord and Savior! Hello, gorgeous. It's a Bowz. It's a Bowz. Max HP is 30, attack is 3, and defense is 1. He's cuter than I expected. He's got a poisonous bite, so watch out, it'll make your HP decrease gradually. Also, if he ground pounds you, you won't be able to use one of your commands. Just focus on your attention on beating him down, Mario. But why would you beat him up? He's so cute. Can you head bonk him? I don't actually know. No, you can. Okay, cool. Right, if you guard it, you don't take that penalty. That's a nice plus. What are you doing, mister? Sir, that's rude. Dropping things on Bowser's head. I didn't even bother trying to time that one. Aw, poor Bowser. Alright, what's the, is it message? Is it cake? What do we have now? Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. Well. I know there's a fair bit more you have to do before you get to the chapter boss. You do have to get up to champion. Five turns or less. I like that the reasoning for 5 turns or less is I've got a hot date, so I need this to end quickly, please and thank you. It's not about the attitude thing. It's like, look, my favorite cop show's on in 5 minutes, and like we gotta finish this up. The gate into the netherworld. But would that really be so bad? Like, I got a friend that lives there. The Supreme Overlord of Ice. Perhaps you've heard of him? Nice throw. 10 out of 10. Ow. The disrespect. Yeah, I guess it has to be Koops because everything else would get damaged by the spear, so... Very nice. And we should be up to another level after the next fight. Unless he somehow gives 5 star points or less, whoever it is. There's the mail. Go to the telephone booth out in the pavilion from X. But first, a nap. Naps always take priority. That's just how the world works. Oh, it's you. If you keep stealing the spotlight from me, you're going to enter a world of hurt. Quit making such a splash if you value your life. Alright, my advice is probably invest in some deodorant and some toothpaste. Because I can smell your stank ass from here. I actually do like Rockhawk. I think he's actually one of the funnier characters, not only in this chapter, but in the game. It's a shame he's a one-off character just in this game. Storage key. Go to the storage room next to Grandpa's office. Oh, really? So the storage key is for the storage room. I never would have guessed. Whoever X is, they seem to not have that much faith in us to be able to figure out the obvious. What do we pay you for? I heard a noise in there, but I couldn't find nothing. Yeah, get out of here. One of my favorite moments from Chugga Conrad's LP. What business do you have here? Please, I must ask you to stay out of places where you have no business being. We were just walking down the hall. Bitch. If you need to find that that specific episode, I believe it's the actual title is "This Episode Ends with the Word Bitch." It's really funny. No one heard me. I'm the best mouse burglar of all time. I'm silent. It's true. Alright, see you later, Miss Mouse. Is that what's called the kiss? I've heard about those things. I'm jealous, only you get it. You're like not even a day old. What? Bye, Ms. Mouse. I gotta get me one of those. You gotta get you one of those mice. There we go. See, they should be thanking us. We just cleaned up that lower floor there. HP plus partner. We don't have a key to get through there, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's the same key. Nope. Whee! You didn't find hide nor hair of anybody in the storage room, is that what you're saying? They appear to be secure. I've taken necessary precautions. It was most likely just a rat or something. A mouse, but again, I actually do believe Biz Mouse in saying it was not her making noise. That's the 5th this year, and it's only the 4th of February. So you're losing, like, what? More than one a week, basically? Yeesh. I guess it's roughly one a week. Still, though, man. Yikes. You're a dang fine manager, but you just plumb disappear sometimes. Where in the world do you go? The bathroom. Also, I'm doing well, Mel. Thank you for asking. What the hey? Somebody up there? Whew, Nelly, just a little burping beetle. Yep, you know, as one finds. Whee. I think we just continue at this point. I don't think there was anything else in there. YT OG. Not super OG, but yeah, 2011, I think it was. So not one of the very originals, but definitely more original than most. I'm probably like right at the cutoff for the OGs. Oops, wrong way. It's on the playground with elementary school. I'm not that old. Jeez. I know I'm gonna be 28 this month, but I feel like I'm about 35. No, it's fine. To be fair, I started when I was in high school. Let me do the math real quick. 2011, that would be 12 years ago. Yeah, I would have been in high school. Yep. Hammer, Bama, and Flare. Before you take 20 HP. Where was that in, like, all of the easy fights where I would have taken no damage at all? Jeez. Oh, wow. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy your dancing, Bowser. And thank you for sticking around through my stupidity. Yeah, if you ever need to watch the old archive streams, you can check the link down below. I've got stuff archived for, because I've been streaming, if you didn't know, for like the last 5 years, so. Yep, there's still plenty of content there to entertain you. Oh gosh, a stopwatch. Let's tattle that guy and then immediately get him out of here. That's a boomerang bro. The relative of the hammer bro prefers boomerangs. Attacks at PS7, attacks 2, defense 1. Interesting. I could have sworn his HP was 0. Now enough with the BS of using the dinky-ass stopwatch items. You know, he throws hammers, hence the name, X227. Yep, same thing. Alright. Let's see how well clock out works on these. There we go. That'll fix that issue for a bit. Why can't I hit the action command correctly all of a sudden here? There we go. Jeez. To be fair, this is a good favorite game to have. And we get another level. Nice. This is like a really, really solid game. I think of all the games that I've not only played myself, but that I've had Icarus play, because she does games blind on this channel from time to time. I think this is either her favorite or it's in the top 3, like, for sure. It is, like, a very solid game all around. There's, like, very, very little that I don't like about this game. And what I don't like is, like, very minor stuff of, like, oh, I don't like how the colors look in this area. Like, okay, fine, that's not a gameplay issue. Like, you only have to deal with that for a couple minutes at most, and you can just ignore it. It's not a core issue of, like, oh, this prevents the game from being playable. This is your last warning. Stop snooping around about that crystal star. If you don't, you'll suffer the same fate as the others who have gone missing. How fitting, since I've been watching somebody play Life is Strange, which I've already seen before, so I already know where everything is going to go. Yeah, there's a decent amount of backtracking. I will say, for all of the backtracking that's in Boggly Woods, it was probably the cleanest run I had of Boggly Woods the last time we streamed this. Yep, another cake. Except I'm not eating that one. Somebody else can enjoy it. If you do eat that second one, I believe you lose your party member for the next battle. What do you think is super? I don't know. I liked the story for it. Gameplay-wise, I'm still not sure. I did stream it once upon a time, and ultimately ended up not finishing it. I got, like, probably 85% of the way through. But already knowing the story and how it ended, I just didn't have the desire to finish it, I guess. Use a special move at least once. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, first, we'll do this. I wanted to like the gameplay, but I just, like, couldn't for some reason, and I wish I could pin down why. Part of me kind of wants to play it again to figure out the answer as to why I didn't care for the gameplay. Nice. Yeah, like, just, I don't know what it... I wish I could pin down what it was, because, like, I liked the most of the 2D sections in the actual levels themselves. Going into 3D was a cool idea, but I think it caused more problems than it solved in terms of making more puzzles. Set up near our pal here. Body went numb, stupid cake. Hate cake, never eat cake again. Always eat cake. Look, sometimes you just gotta take that gamble and eat the cake. But yeah, the story was really good. Like, not even just the main story either. Like, the side quest with, like, the nerd dude was absolutely hilarious. And I felt called out whenever they mentioned he said that he had games that he owned that he had never played. Which was not only ironic because that's true, that was the reason that, we were playing it is because I had it for ages and never actually bothered to play it. Which is the same with, fittingly enough, since we're playing Paper Mario, with Color Splash, which I own and have not played, and Origami King, which I have played, or owned and not played. So no hammer for this one, I believe. Let's fight the worthy opponent. Yep, don't use your hammer. Max HP is 25, attack is 5, defense is 2. Ow. Problem is, wait, this just is a bad setup for being able to do anything, honestly. I think I'm actually going to run from this just to get a better prompt, because, like, this is kind of rough. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. Design is charming. It's got good humor. RPG is yeah, the RPG. Yeah, and like, to be honest, I actually haven't heard that much about Color Splash. It's obviously, as one does whenever you're even remotely associated with Chugga Conroy, Sticker Star is the one you hear about that's god awful. And I did play Sticker Star like 3/4 of the way through, so I do agree that it's very bad in several aspects. But, like, I've only heard a little bit about Origami King and next to nothing with Color Splash. It's just I have not gotten around to playing them. That'll probably be one of the games that I have this year that I try to beat. We've got a thing going on right now where you can use channel points, and if the goal gets met, which I'm not sure how much time is left on that goal. Let me check real quick. If I can find it. Yeah, it is still there. Using your channel points to have me play a game blind. And I've got several on my shelf that I do need to actually, like, play, and that is one of them, is Color Splash. Don't attack in the first 3 turns. Okay, I won't. I'll just sit here like a little baby and defend instead. Oh, that was way off. That was horrible. Oh, that's a problem. That is a super major problem. Oh, can you get clock out on him? Might as well risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Cool. Alright, that'll give me a little bit of time to work with here. I almost just feel like the party members aren't going to be much help in this fight, because Koops is the only one that can do any damage, and he can only do one, so... I'm gonna assume using clock out didn't count as attacking. If it did, then that sucks, but oh well. We'll just keep locking him in a clock out loop. He'll literally just be stuck. That is kind of one of the things I wish I'd been better about playing my first time through Thousand Year Door, was not just using the same specials over and over. Like, I didn't use clock out at all, I don't think. I should have been better about that. I think part of it was I just got, like, so used to other RPGs where it's like, oh, you have a chance to, like, stop enemies in their tracks, and it's like, well, that never works except on enemies that you don't really need to use it on anyway. So, like, why would you? Kind of like the way that death works in a lot of games that just delivers insta-kill. It's either an enemy that's so easy you could beat them immediately or in a couple turns, so why waste it? Or it's going to be something that's got a complete immunity to it that would actually be useful to use it on, so there's usually no point. But because I'd had that experience once, whether it was playing a game myself or watching somebody play it, I don't know, but either way, it stuck with me enough to be like, oh, we'll never do that. Never bother using the statuses. There's a lot of games, though, where status effect is very good. And now my life shroom is gone. Block him out again! Goodness, it knocks him out for 3 turns. If it was 1, then we'd be screwed. Dizzy, attacks might miss. Yeah, just throw that on top of the pile too, why don't you? Really, at this point, he's done anyway, but I'm gonna attack with Koops first to make sure I don't screw it up. There we go. Very nice. And we got back up to full on star power. Excellent. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to do that with no hammer. That would have been impossible, basically. Well, not impossible, but it would have been a very long war of attrition. Remove the Great Gonzales posters from the lobby from X. Forgot how much money you get in this chapter. I only had like 50 coins, 60 coins when I started here. And away we go. Noom. I'm pretty sure it's one up here that you have to actually remove. Yep, it sure is. Whatever could the key be for? Oh, it's for the storage room. I didn't think the storage key would be for the storage room. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna remove all these because they're ugly. Nah, I'll leave them there. I find it a bit weird, though, that all the posters are Mario, even though Rockhawk is still the champion at this point. You think there'd be at least a few. But, oh well, I guess not. Just because most people probably don't see this line of dialogue with Flurry. I don't know what it's going to be either, so we'll find out together. Oh my word! What on earth is this? Betty Andy, you poor dear, and King K, how awful. I don't know why I'm making her sound like an over-the-top rarity, but okay. Gonzales, don't go near the ring when no one is around. Oh. King K is just straight up dead. He's not actually dead, but he left us a star piece in memoriam. Jolene, get back here. It's like there's no way she could have gotten down the stairs that fast with her high heels. Actually, really quick, you know what we haven't done since we started? We haven't saved, and it's been like almost 2 hours. Alright, reserve a match against Rockhawk. Use at least one special. Okay, good. I would much rather it be like, you have to do this at least once, as opposed to like, oh, you're not allowed to do this. Because then you're stuck with it for the whole fight, most of the time. Yeah, we go this way because it's a special match. Uh-huh, sure. You two wait here. Yep, that's the idea. It does beg the question, though, if they have a second minor league locker room, like, why do they not use it at all? I mean, I guess if they don't need it, like, if there's enough space in the other one, but still. You're gonna fight with the belt on or something? Alright. We're totally trapped. I'm sure it was coincidence. I mean, even if I did have to forfeit the match, after I got out, I could just go and, like, register the fight again, so really, no big deal. That's not weird at all. I don't think there's any star pieces or anything like that. Oh, I love how this area looks right here. Now we're in the alternate version of the Major League locker room, which, why, again, if you've got the second one, would you not use it? But now, we get to get flushed. It's the easiest and most effective way to transport paper, just through the toilet. It's fine. That was maybe the grossest thing I've ever done. Uh-huh. Like, yep, that was pretty nasty. These two have just been chatting, having a good old time. Everybody rooting for Gonzales. You rock, man. You the plumber. You're late. Yeah, I know. Let's keep it clean. Something tells me that will not be happening. I'm gonna let the music play for a while here because I know people really like this song. Alright, there we go. We've defeated the chicken. Technique versus technique, raw power versus raw power, a clash of superhumans. The most legendary, amazing, improbable, history-making bout of all time. We did it! And there's the belt, which, as we already know, is not the actual crystal star. I'd say I don't trust you, Jolene, but obviously, as we already know, she's not the bad guy here. But now we have the golden Game Boy Advance on the wall there. Find the ghost in the champ's room from X. Of course there's a little ghost in here. Actually, no, they're in the next chapter. We're at full. No, we're not at full. Okay. And with the champ's bed, you get your star power back, too. This has to be like the worst decorating ever. That tiger print bed? Come on. Think Rockhawk designed it, or maybe Grubba? Probably one or the other, yeah. Where does it lead? It leads to another air duct. First I let that King K idiot walk on me when I was with that. Ew. Now I can't shake the feeling that Jolene and Gonzales are on me. Good fighters ain't nothing to mess with. Even Rockhawk lost to Gonzales. Let's get him! Except he already left. It's got words on it. Machine under the ring using a crystal star. These are the blueprints. Hi. Bye. After him. But first, star piece. You gotta have your priorities. I could technically go get items, but we'll see how we do without them. Welcome back. You're just in time to see Nacho Grubba. And yes, I did remember the star piece in his desk from a second ago. But now it is time for the boss fight. I intentionally did not stock up on items, so we'll see how this goes. I think I have a mystery and a shroom fry left, and I think that's it. He's taking a dump. Yep, nacho grubba. Nacho cheese. That actually kind of makes me want Taco Bell, which is not good. Maybe I'll grab that before work, though. Alright. Let's take him down. But first, we must tattle him. That's Macho Grubba. He's Grubba, all souped up on Crystal Star power. Max HP is 60, attacks 4, defense is 0. His attack pattern is simple. First, he increases the number of times he can attack. Then he powers himself up with all sorts of crazy power-up moves, so it's pretty close and pay attention to see how he's powered himself up. The reason thing about this musclehead is that used to be that chubby Grubba. Guess the Crystal Stars really are powerful. I guess so. Let's kick his ass. Nice, I didn't time that one that well. I just kind of picked it whenever because I knew I already had max, but... I suppose we could see if Clockout works on him. Something tells me it probably doesn't since he is a proper boss. But we'll see. Yeah. Unless it just took away, like, his more chances to attack thing. Which it doesn't look like it. Yeah, this is all I got for items right now. Yeah, I feel like it's best to wait for his defense thing to go away. Oh, they did go away. Cool. Now it's just the more chances to attack thing. Nope, I missed. I'm not used to using that spin jump in battle. What I get for trying to do more damage. I will give this fight one thing in particular about it, which is a very hard line to balance, if not borderline impossible. Wow, I was bad at that. It is very good about making you feel like you need to use your specials, but not like a case of, oh, this is required. It's just more like, oh, this guy's really tough, not I suck. Got more chances to attack, okay. Dude! I was trying to avoid that! That would happen during a boss fight of all things. What am I building? Right now, it's just kind of every badge I have. Like, there's no specific build I'm going for just because I don't have enough badges to make a specific build. So I've got basically everything that I've picked up along the way. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on healing this round. Dude, why'd you hit that? Well, I think that's all the poison mushrooms, so yep, just go for it now. We're basically back up to full. Audience is still gone, but... Alright, now his little thing is worn off. Oh, thank goodness. We got some of the audience back pretty quickly here. Back is boosted. Nope, missed it. Oh well. There we go. I actually did the spin jump correctly. Oh, and also won. That too. Great fight there. Great fight. Rest in peace, Nacho Grubba. I've always kind of liked the plot line, because we were talking about Life is Strange earlier, of like, there are characters that seem like absolute jerks, and often they do fall into morally gray, but like, ultimately they actually end up being at least decent people. Where it's like, yeah, this guy's a total dick, but like when the chips were down, he literally pulled out all the stops to try and save you. Yep, she was X. It was me. I'm glad they went with X for a name though and didn't make it like too blatantly obvious of like, oh, it's clearly Jolene. Prince Mush. Yeah, they could have done something stupid like Mushette. I don't know. But they just went with X, which works. She came off all uppity, but she was just a girl who loved her brother. Yep. It could make Don Pianta cry. Also, yeah, we're gonna be needing that. This guy was the first champion? Alright. He's actually just like the master from the first game. Yep, the Crystal Star can bring people back to life. Just one of them, too. You don't even need all 7. Yep, we'll grab that Crystal Star and then rip it up so that it can't ever be used against us. Oh wait, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Never mind. Don Pianta's he is a softie, but he's one of my favorite characters. And there's a lot of good characters in this game, but he's one of my favorites. End of chapter. Oh, don't hear that he's like a favorite character. I mean, I typically like villains slash anti-heroes more than heroes myself. Because I also like Cortez a lot from the pirate chapter. I think he's really cool. Of like, yeah, you beat him up, and then afterwards he's like, oh, well, if they're like trying to take my ship slash island, then like, I'll help you take them down. I think that's one of, it's definitely not the only, but it's one of the reasons that people like Vivian as well, is because she starts out as a villain and then has a heel turn. As opposed to the other two where, like, Marilyn's just evil, the other one's just, like, the stereotypical fat one that just grunts and makes noises. Is it safe? It's always safe, Peach. What's the worst that could happen? It must be Tech again. I gotta go take a shower to make sure he's nice and horny for when I get there. I love and hate that plot line of, like, the computer got a hard-on just because Peach was taking a shower. Of all things, like... I have no problem with the concept of, like, robots, especially AI, having the ability to love because, you know, the line between how human they are and whatnot. But the fact in a Mario game it was literally just because he got horny is so silly. It's so dumb. Alright, we freshened up for the robot. I do like the Peach sections in this game, though. I like them in the first one, too, of, like, being able to actually help Mario in any capacity, because normally Peach is just completely useless. But they're largely pretty good in the RPG games. Mario RPG, she's playable. Super Paper Mario, she's playable. I'm unable to know things that are not entered in my CPU or otherwise recorded. That is why I want to know what Sir Grotus is thinking about this issue. Beep boop. That is true, but you will find a soldier's uniform one floor up. Take the elevator. Wesley. He calls everyone Wesley. I don't know why. That sass, though. See, Peach acts like she has no choice, but at least when it comes to tech, like, she does have complete control, really. Like, if she says no, he likes her, so he's not gonna, like, electrocute her or anything. He's just gonna continue to be insistent about it, but if she doesn't want to, he can't really make her. Peach being slept on as a better playable character than Mario. Mario's fine, I guess. He just kind of falls into the typical hero role of, like, heroes are typically, at least in video games, don't show a lot of personality or whatever, in most cases, at least early on, because they want you to, like, impart part of yourself as that character. Like, that's the whole thing with Link. That's one of the reasons he doesn't talk, and the reason he has the name Link is because he's the link between the game world and the player, is they want you to, like, see some of yourself in them. And not only can Peach somehow fit into that outfit, it also makes her, like, substantially shorter. I bet I look perfect. You sure do. You look great. Hey, Slacker, what part of do not leave your post do you not understand, huh? Oh, you're on your break? Well, fine. Carry on. If you have nothing to say, then don't speak to me. I'm busy. I've even got a busy X-Not clipboard here, and it says, do not disturb. You smell that, dude? What a weird smell. Ew. You smell nice. That's just wrong. You're the one that going around sniffing people, boy. Nasty! I know that wasn't the right way to go. I was just curious to see if there was anybody else back here. Don't mind me. Just going to mess with your controls. Ah, won't let me go. Oh well, it was worth a try. Excuse me, Sir Grotus. Yes, what is it? Speak. Well, it's about Princess Peach. What do you plan to do with her going forward? Something is wrong with your voice, Exnaut. Perhaps I have a throat lozenge? No. Well, never mind. No interest in what that woman has to say. Keep her locked in the room. Don't ever treat her roughly, understand? Tell the others as well. Why are we keeping her, then? It's none of your business. Don't forget your place. Concentrate on getting the treasure. Yeah, because see, like, normal Peach would have absolutely gotten caught. Even if she had actually managed to do all that, she would have gotten caught, for sure. She would have, like, slipped up and said something even more obvious, or just, like, stood there and not tried to get away when she realized the situation wasn't going in her favor. Like, it just would have ended poorly. But yeah, that's typically why, like, main characters are like that, but it's also why, like, side characters tend to be things that people gravitate towards more, because despite the fact that the hero doesn't usually have any strong personality traits, or, like, that's kind of changing now, but back in the day. But also because the focus is primarily on them, it leaves more room for fan interpretation or personal interpretation for the side heroes of, like in this game, like, you see Luigi from time to time, sure, but you're not seeing him all the time like you are Mario. You just get little bits and pieces of what he's been doing. Yep, get to typing, Peach. All hunched over the keyboard. That's me how the X-Nauts look underneath their uniform. They actually are just like how Meta Knight looks without his mask on. Like, literally, they're just like blue Kirby's, dark blue Kirby's. Good night, Princess Peach. Now we can move on to better characters like Bowser. Because everybody loves Bowser. Except Peach, but she's just not aware of what she's missing. I spy a Bowser. Save yourselves. Stupid cheating Mario. Who would have thought that fool would be in Glitzville? I thought you knew it was there. What does Kame Koopa say? This guy's big and bad. He's large and in charge. You know it. Eek, flee! That's just the same thing. You're scary, Mr. Giant Bad Breath Monster. Don't worry, Petunia. Your big brother's here. We'll get through this. Find them, my lord. Make the hidden punies and tell them where the treasure is. Okay, I can do that. Be gone! I love Bowser's face there. It's so good. You bet he feels good when Peach... Oh, yeah, you know he does. You're both too old. Hag versus Hag. They're both good. Nope, nothing. Also, that face is so good. We give it to a mustachioed man named Marty O. It's Mario, not Marty O, and it's not Princess Peach. Her name is Princess Peach. That jackal. What? So cute when he's mad. But seriously, everybody loves Bowser. He's great. When Bowser actually gets the opportunity to speak, other than like "I will conquer the world" or / defeat you, Mario, and has like any other personality, it's always good. Always. So now you must leave. I mean, I'll have to be back anyway. See, that's the only reason he survived, is he came out of retirement. He would have died otherwise. Out of curiosity, at what point can you, like, go and re-enter and you have to start from beginning? Can you do that, like, immediately, or do you have to start a certain chapter, or what? Before we go back, I'm not going to buy anything new, probably, but what do we have stored? I know we have that Ultra Shroom. I think I sold it, actually. Oh, well, I'll take this, sure. What does this one do? Oh, swaps your partner's HP and FP. Okay. Do I have to talk to him? No, I just get it automatically. Okay, cool. I actually don't know. Oh, okay. No big deal. And away we go. Yeah, it would be interesting to, like, go through... Maybe I'll do that occasionally, is go through and, like, analyze popular characters from games I played. Being a writer, I analyze, like, all the tropes for characters, world building, story, everything like that nowadays. You just kind of do it subconsciously, you're just always doing it. Sorry, I just wanted that to play for a second. Dearest Mario, I have uncovered something terrible. Tech, I think he's in love with me. And the worst part is, he's a better lover than you. Well, it's fine, because Mario's gotten his mouse, so, like, really, what's he complaining about? I don't think there's anything here. I just want to be able to get the shine sprites. I think... Did we upgrade Flurry? I gotta check now. Nah, so we would need 6. We have 6. Perfect. So it was a good thing I came this way. Okay. Ever been so weak you're like, I need to hit the gym? No, but I've definitely had days where it's like, man, it's been a while since I, like, did Beat Saber, did something to, like, that was not very high intensity, but, like, decently high intensity. If you do it for long enough, you kind of just, like, get that, like, you just kind of feel it for whatever reason. So his winning number is 6378. It's the kind of thing an idiot would put on his luggage. But, like, honestly, it is worth getting the mushroom every time. Luigi. You bastard. I don't know why. Like, we got into the habit of calling him that in the Icarus Plays version. I don't know why. Oop, nope, nope. I just accidentally mashed. What do you actually have? Double pain doubles the damage Mario takes? Yeah, I think I'll pass on these. I think there might be a star piece down here, question mark. Oh yeah, is the dude here? Yeah, he is. My name's Lumpy, I'm heading out to Dry Desert to prospect for oil. Could you lend me some money? Yeah. Because you get back triple what you put in, I think, right? So if you put in 100, you get 300 later. It's like, sure, I need to buy badges, but I don't need it that badly right out of the gate. Recently carried 30 pounds after going upstairs. Yeah, that sounds about right. I definitely get a lot of a good workout in the arms playing Beat Saber. Power Rush P, Simplifier, FP Drain, First Attack. See, I don't want any of these. Or I already have them in the case of, like, Last Stand P. I guess we'll grab that. Yeah. I was trying to think really quickly if I needed coins for anything else, but I don't think I need coins immediately for anything else. And thankfully we get to power up both. Which really, like, theoretically I could just, like, not power up Flurry and just wait, but I'm pretty sure you get a decent amount of Shine Sprites in the next chapter, so, like, we'll be fine on those. We've made her boobs even stronger. Shizubi. I'm curious if there's anybody that, like, has Flurry as their favorite party member for actual combat and why. Like, I talked about it last episode, but I just feel like any time that you're like, oh, she's good because she can do this, somebody can do it better. Like, it's like, yeah, she can use Body Slam to damage. Oops, I didn't actually want to switch her. I just wanted to show off the thing. There we go. Of like, oh yeah, she could use Body Slam to attack other characters, but it's like, yeah, you could use Goombella for that. It's like, oh, well, she could use Gale Force to send them out of battle. Yeah, but, like, you're not getting the star points, which is usually what you're getting into fights for, and it doesn't work on bosses, so it would be useless there. Like, the Lifesteal Kiss is nice, and I don't remember what her last one is, honestly. Don't need anything in here yet. There's nothing in the trash. I know we need to go to the 1,000-year door, but I'm just checking around to make sure I've gotten everything that I can. I don't have that key, because that's the Trouble Center. Alright, 1,000-year door it is! I wouldn't mind getting that Power Plus P, honestly. Flower Saver would be pretty good too, or Quick Change. I should probably grab that, honestly. Let me do BB needed. There we go. Yeah, so we've got Last Stand on both people. I don't mind using the danger strats, but I very rarely do peril strats, so probably won't do that. I'm not big on the charge moves. I think I'm going to stack Pretty Lucky and then go with that. Oh, right, we can skip that section. Doing. Hey, Ludicolo, how's it going? Welcome to me heading to the 1,000-year door so we can start Chapter 4. But I think also, yeah, we get to do this. And thank you for the 2,000, I almost said bits, it's just force of habit, the 2,000 channel points for the Blind Game Challenge. Still have yet to play this game. It's very good. Yeah, I see the issue of, like, it's either Yarhar or spending quite a bit of money on getting the game, which is, you know. One of these days, Nintendo will recognize the fact that if they re-released their games, they could make money, but that will not be anytime soon. Even with the full fan-translated version of Mother 3, I would still be happy to pay $60 for that game. It's that good. I don't remember if you have to actually go in the pipes or not for them to appear, but I want to make sure that... Because I know in the N64 one, you do have to do that, so I'm not going to run that risk here. I'm never playing that game, yeah. Like, really good story, really good gameplay. The only problem is, it's just the only version you can find that's in English is going to be the fan-translated one, which is really good, but it's just kind of crappy that it never got released. All because there's characters that are... I'm trying to remember if they're... I don't think they're officially transgender. I think they just dress as females. I don't think they... Oh, I don't remember now. I believe they identify as female, but like they're not actually physically female in terms of having the equipment, quote unquote. But yeah, 2003, that's when it came out. So it was 2003, 2004. So yeah, that was not as acceptable back then, air quote, by society. Note that I'm choosing my words very carefully there. Still Kiss gets good when you stack damage plus for partner. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight these guys. Why not? Cancel culture be looking out. Yeah, for real. Summer on GameCube. Still the OG. The OG Paper Mario is still pretty good. Like, I know most people are like, wow, this game is like well and above the original. I do think it's better, but I actually do think that this game, or that the original game, not only is still good, there are parts of it that are better than this game. I think people sit on 64 a lot and say that it like, oh, this is just better in every way, shape, and form. Like, no, there's stuff in 64 that at times that is better than this game is. And stuff that's like original / exclusive to it. I love the paper aesthetic in that game as well, even though it's not used to its full effect. I mentioned it in when Icarus played, but like there's a lot of areas that like they just feel like cozy and relaxing. It feels like you're listening to a lullaby with the music, and the colors are all so pretty. It's definitely a very solid game. For those that play Thousand Year Door and did not play the original, I recommend the Thousand Year Doors and the original both, not just this game. And yeah, some partners are really, really good in 64. I think I'm playing Paper Mario Master Quest. I have not, but I might give that a look, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the things I like that they added in Bug Fables. I don't like it being required to get extra stuff, but I do like the fact that there's a medal of like, yeah, if you equip this, if you just want to make the game harder, you could just have this at any time. We'll just skip the flavor text here. With the text box pointing at her boob. Twilight Town. Truth is, I don't know much about the place myself, only rumors. I've heard that his name implies it's perpetually dim and eerie there. Yeah, it looks really cool. That just reminded me of that Teen Titans scene where, oh, who is it? It's the biker dude, like, takes over the area with some sort of superpower, turns it, like, all punk and grunge, and Raven's like, cool. I mean, oh no. It's also a junior version that's not like Kaizo difficulty. Interesting. Yeah, I will definitely give those a look. In fact, I am going to write those down in my notepad right now before I forget. That's something I might also stream. Not that Paper Mario until I look into it more, but I might stream Ocarina Master Quest at some point. Oh, I don't remember where the dude is. I think he's on the other wall, but I'm going to make double sure. Yeah, he's not over here. Okay, that's fine. Back we go. Oh, I never noticed the footprints there. That's a nice little touch to kind of aid in case you don't notice it. Koopy-Koo. Nope, not reading that. Says Town's Underground Part 2 and I should go there? Yeah, dark and dank town there, I bet. But I'd have to walk out in the sun, so no. Okay, yes, we do actually have to go to the pipe. Should have done that before, but oh well. Might as well, right? There it is. There's Clumsy Crush a lot. I was trying to get that to come up last stream and it wouldn't, but now we have it at long last. I think this still turns into Koopa T like it did in the first game, which is more FP. Yes, it is. Might as well just go ahead and do it all. I'm glad she's got all these things in here that she can't reach and has, like, no stepladder to get there either. Maybe she just, like, throws something at it to try to knock it down off the shelf. I don't know. You do good work. We'll see you next chapter, I'm sure. But yeah, I will probably be in the new market decently soon once I finish up the games I'm working on. I've been 100%ing Breath of the Wild, and I am almost done. The only thing I have left is 25 Korok Seeds, which are in Hyrule Castle, and getting the other additional horse armors. I've got most of them, and then doing Trial of the Sword for DLC. Everything else I have completed. Oh, and also doing the catalog thing. But I can just buy my way through that, so... The compendium, there we go, that was the word I was looking for. But I was trying to get it done before Tears of the Kingdom, so nearly there. The pipe rejected you. Well, look, maybe the pipe just wasn't looking for somebody in their life right now. It's okay, like... It is okay to say no. Oh, that's right, you can get here, which means... Yeah. Soft Stomp, which I really don't use that much, but it's there if you want it. And here's where they keep the good stuff. This guy who just looks like he has an upset stomach constantly. Alright, there's some extra star pieces. It wasn't a total loss. First girls, now pipes. Yep. It'd be like that, though. Bristles, huh? New dark enemies and future enemies. Nice! Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, what games outside of streaming that I want to finish. Other than Breath of the Wild, definitely, and I'm going to be showing the canonical ending on stream at some point next week. Definitely Brock the Investigator, because, wow, that game was phenomenal. Really, really good. If anybody's watched that and is interested, it is out on Steam already, and it's going to be out on console, I think, next month, I'm pretty sure. I joined their Discord, so I've been keeping on the updates, but yeah, phenomenal game thus far. And getting through the one ending I did, loved it. I actually ended up liking that game more than Breath of the Wild, honestly. Oh right, we already did the pipe rejected you, so we can go and talk to the dude. Good luck with the run. Thank you. We probably won't be going for that much longer, so eventually I'm going to have to get to work. I'm debating on whether I want to start Chapter 4 or not. But I think I don't know. Don't know how to get through the pipe to Twilight Town? Couldn't be easier. Just need to have something that has your name written on it. Doesn't Mario already have his name written on his undies or something? What's your name? Heil Hitler. Mario, huh? Crest baby. Watch where you're drawing, buddy. Nasty. I think every time I've, like, watched that scene, it's always been the Yoshi that I've had with me. I don't think it's ever been Goombella or Koops. Definitely not Koops or Flurry. He has to sign her boob. That would be funny. What did I just hear? Don't worry about it. I mean, like, since the only thing he wears is that diaper, I guess his shoes, technically, but presumably he's writing it on the diaper, so, like, yeah, he's gonna have to get kind of close to your butt, dude. All right. Chapter 4. For pigs, the bell tolls. I thought we're supposed to ask not for whom the bell tolls. Yay, Twilight Town. If only Twilight Princess looked this pretty. But now everything has like a muted puke yellow color to it in that game. I know it's better in the HD version, but like, man. But your adventurers, maybe it's the perfect time. The bell rang. Who could it be now? It's you! See, that's why you're not supposed to ask for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Yeah, true. It's not funny. We should let it go. But, like, why did they do it? Like, why did they design it like that, though? It's so bizarre. Like, you think they could... Like, he does the wave when he appeals. Why couldn't he do that? It just doesn't make any sense of why they would do it that way. The creepy steeple. Yeah, I think he does actually get turned into a pig at some point, but... Unthinkable. Well, it's either that or just, like, stay here and wait until you're all dead, so... Or turned into pigs, rather. Scare the birds. This is probably the chapter I'm the worst about, not remembering where all the secrets are. Here's the inn, but we'll pass on that. Sniff, sniff. Yeah, dude, same. My allergies are killing me. In fact, I'm gonna stop to blow my nose right now. Much better. What time is it for you? It is 8:49 p.m. My husband's been turned into a pig. Well, maybe he already was a pig. I don't know. Oh, see, you even call them that. Why do I feel like I'm talking to Wendy Oldbag from Phoenix right here? Yep, you can take anything in the storeroom, just like in Chapter 4 of the first game, where after you get the storeroom key back for the guy, he's like, just take whatever you want. But you need it to progress. Sounds like a cozy time. It is. Tragically, I'll be heading to work pretty soon because I work overnights. It takes me about 20 minutes to get there, but I don't work till 10, so I've got, like, about 20 minutes before I need to pack up and start heading because I need to figure out dinner as well. $3.50. Yeah, that's true. You said you were in Germany, so yeah, that tracks. Yeah, there's a lot I do like working on night shift, and it does give me, most of the time, extra time to work on stuff. But it does also make it really weird for, like, other stuff. Like, hang out with friends is a lot more difficult. Oh no, he's a pig. He'll be fine. He's been turned into a 3D pig! The real worry is the 3D, not the pig. Yes, and at first you're like, oh, well, we can tell the guard that he's turned into a pig, and then the guard himself is turned into a pig, so it's like, well, guess we're moving on. You got the black key, that's racist. Well, it's not racist. It's a key, it's not alive. Let me switch to Gimbella, because I forgot these guys were here. Hi. Squish. Remember their health in the OG game. What do they have here? Is it still 7? Yeah. Oh, no, it's 8. Okay. Well, I don't want him to use that thing, so we're going to get rid of that. See, that was the nice thing about having the Star Storm in the first game, is it did exactly 7 damage to all enemies. And the Hyper Goombas had exactly 7 health. It was very much designed in a way of like, oh, this is like a fight that I could die in really easily, or like it's just not gonna play out in my favor, odds are. So I'll just instead use this and just finish the fight right then and there. Oops, that's not what I want. I want this. I always forget they can attack without charging. It's just they don't usually do that. Yeah, I'm actually going to do this. The reason being, I'm more confident in my button mashing than I am in my timing, so I feel like I'd have a better chance on this. Plus, by doing this, you get chances to get your star power back, so... And your flowers, too, I guess. Technically, I could have appealed again, I'm fully aware, but, like, I just remembered that we were also about to get a level, so why did I bother? There's the stage getting bigger. I was like, that's got to be coming up decently soon here. But first, what do we have for badges? If I could toss 4 things... I could get quick change. I'll drop close call just because I've got 2 pretty luckies. I know they're better being stacked, but still. It's not like that's the last level that I'll ever have, and we'll never be able to get any more BP ever again. So, no big deal. Doesn't matter because we're at full. I could have used it to up the audience, sure, but no big deal. Got a point swap. Sure, I probably won't ever use that, but thanks, I guess. One thing we haven't seen that much, oddly enough, is the background falling down. I know I've been using Quake Hammer a ton, but still. I just realized that that wasn't happening as often as it normally does. Sell it for free money. Yeah, that too. That's probably what I'll end up doing with it. Like, the chances of needing that specifically are just so minimal that, like, it's just not gonna happen, really. There's just so many conditions that would have to be met that, like, there's no way. Do I have space for all these? No, I'm actually full somehow. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to drop some stuff unless I can get her to cooperate. What is this? Defend plus. Sure, we'll take that. We'll see if I do this, if I leave and come back, if she'll, like, let me check items. Just pick a different party member to see if how the dialogue rolls out. Because we had Goombell and Koops for the first two. What were you expecting? Did you think a lovely lady would pop out or something? I don't know, are you a lady? Just press and hold R, then rotate repeatedly. Press B's, return to normal, don't forget mush brain. No comment on that, Flurry? Alright. I'll just have your boob sticking into my eye like this, so, yeah. Okay, let's see if... Nope, still nothing. Alright, well, I'm gonna grab those anyway. I assume you can get back here and get them multiple times, but why run that risk? Point spot, bye-bye. Ooh, this one's actually kind of tough. How did I pick that up? What? I didn't move. I thought it was going to give me the one I just dropped, maybe, but that was weird. Okay. That was, like, straight up bizarre right there. You got an email. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Wait, what happened here? Was late for the first time in 10 years. Area youth and a huge train enthusiast was found taking pictures of an employee only near the express was gang tackled. You couldn't have just, like, asked him politely to leave? He might have. Fresh juice, blend of honey syrup. And that's it. Okay. It's like, if he's that big of an enthusiast, at least in video games, like, sometimes they don't even realize, like, that they've gone past an area like that. It's like, he just wanted to take pictures of a train. He wasn't trying to get into Area 51. My god. Couldn't remember if Gonzales / Koops would do enough damage there, so I didn't want to run the risk of dying because I was being stupid. We probably should fight them. Yeah. Alright, fine, we'll fight this one first then. I can get that power punch away from him, though I might end up just not keeping it either way. But having the option's always nice. And more importantly, it will stop him from being able to use it. Yep, gotta build up those coins and star points. Oh, part of me is really tempted to take that mystery. Might leave soon. That's fine. I'm gonna play up until I get to the next save point, because I've got to be leaving for work pretty soon, so we're just gonna go until I hit a save block at this point. Okay, good. I got pretty lucky there. Based on the strategy I had, I was like, as long as all three of them don't charge, and then after the second one did, I was like, oh, they're all gonna charge, aren't they? He can charge now if he wants. Now it won't matter. It's like that David Cook song, it doesn't matter anyway. Nope. I hit the yellow one, but I hit the wrong yellow one. Alright, toilet paper time. Neum. Yeah, I might need glasses, but I'm not that blind. There we go. God, I love that color right there. Also, shout out to the bisexual community there. That is their flag, after all. Bye! In fact, I might actually try to skip some fights here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm still full on items. Hammer throw. Nope, he does not have enough FP. Oh well. Maybe we can get it back here? Nice. Fill up that stage. All the Shy Guys in the world are invited. I could have sworn I tattled the Hypercleft already at some point, but I guess not. Or maybe it was because it doesn't have the spikes? I don't know. It's not important. You did it, Mario. We're very proud of you. I forgot that was also a thing that happened of getting the mist, and usually how that works is the enemy will continue to hit you, and you'll just miss every single time like an idiot. I do like this sort of setup as a deeper way of getting into the forest. Since it's 2D, it's kind of hard to show that off. Oh, it's this side. Whoops. Yeah, I saw the hole there, but I figured you had to push the rock. But no, that's directly after. Because you push this one. Olay. That's Spanish for no thank you, Mr. Cleft. I'm going to skip you. Creepy steeple. It looks like something out of one of the old computer games I used to have as a kid. Some haunted island game, but there was a tower that looked kind of like that. Alright, let's find a raid target. And then I shall head to work. As today is Saturday, I'm going to be putting out the schedule for next week, either tonight or tomorrow. Well, like tonight or tomorrow being like sometime in the night hours, so technically it might show up on Monday, like early Monday morning. In the meantime, we'll raid a Josh, who is actually playing Breath of the Wild, fittingly. I could have sworn he was working on Twilight Princess, but maybe he finished it or moved to something else. In the meantime, though, if you want to watch any of my older stuff, I'll be working on archive stuff tonight as well, so everything will be fully archived. We're pretty much up to date other than this and one other stream. And outside of that, that should be pretty much it. Yep, if you need to follow me for figuring out when I go live, other than following me on here, Facebook, Twitter, and Discord are all options. All those links are below. Until then, I will see you guys later next week for more Brock the Investigator, probably more of this as well. We'll just see how it goes. Later, guys.